Our boy, Dark Side Phil, who I usually don't want to talk about, okay? But this is apparently big fucking news. This is apparently a part of the decline as Phil's career fully and completely comes to a halt. After the last fiasco where a DSP attempted to live stream the VR boy is what it's called, which was a headset that had no other outputs for him to actually stream. Darkside Phil decided he'd switch it up a little bit and talk about something that would distance himself from that video game controversy. So he went back to where he's most comfortable, eating Wendy's. So he bought some chicken nuggies from Wendy's and he attempted to eat them for his audience. Let's see how that plays out for him, chat.
Oh, you see, what they did is they gave you a hole in the box so you can do this. And you can then take your chicken and dip it into the sauce, and the sauce won't go everywhere. It stays in the box. See that? Okay. But I will ask this. That's fine for your first tender. When you go for the next one, what happens? You open it, and the sauce goes everywhere. Anyway, here's what the tenders look like.
So if you're listening, let me see. This is a great way to get free content is by having a podcast that people listen to, because then you get to break it down. Darkside Phil is presenting to the audience, kind of like how Review Bra would, a box of chicken nuggies from Wendy's. In this box, there is a flap. The flap just so perfectly fits a bottle or a little packet of sauce, like a little cup of sauce, that you can put into the flap so that as you eat, your sauce is readily available to you and it's not off to the side like if you ever eaten in a car and you have to put like a cup of sauce on the console and you might elbow it and then soy sauce is in your cup holder and you never bother to clean it out. That might happen to you. That's really terrible. So Wendy's has innovated on the box and has put a little holder for the sauce so that it stays contained as you eat. However, they did not make the instructions explicit enough for DSP. He put the sauce in the flap on the top of the box so that when he went to open the box to get the chicken nugget, the sauce immediately poured out onto his fucking table because he didn't quantify in his head the physics of a liquid in a cup and opening that thing to tilt it backwards. In case you don't know, you're supposed to put it on the inside. You're supposed to fold it out and put the little cup in the lid and then keep it there so that both the chicken tendies and the sauce are facing you at the same time. You don't have to keep opening it and closing it. I don't know why the fuck Darkside Phil would not be able to comprehend this, but I guess I should probably write something on the inside of the box for people who are literally retarded. Because apparently Darkside Phil is. It must be so difficult to be retarded because you're going through life and you're utterly befuddled by ordinary everyday things literally designed for your convenience. But for some reason, you just can't grasp anything, no matter what it is. You just can't understand it. You can't wrap your mind around it because you're too simple. And also impeding him is that it's everybody else's fault. As he dumps barbecue sauce into his own lap, he gets angry at Wendy's and curses them and says, why would you trick me, Wendy? Why would you trick me and put this flap here so that I may dump barbecue sauce in my own lap? Why would you do this to me, you fat ginger bitch?